Hi everyone, once again welcome to the channel, and today we have got another important problem, path sum 2. So there are three problem I guess on path sum 2, path sum 3. So you can try the other two problem as well. If you have solved any of the problem, you must have to know what is the problem. So the basically in this problem we are given a binary tree and we are also given a target sum. We need to find out all the root to leaf path which sum, like the sum of the nodes from root to leaf, is equals to the given target sums, and we need to return all those path, root to leaf path, in the list of lists as the answer. So this is the example 1 and the target sum given 22. So for 22 target sum, we can see we will start from this is our root node 5. So from root node, the nodes like path marked in the blue cell, which is one path. So total, like the total number of paths from root to leaf is the number equal to the number of leaves in our binary tree. So we have here 4 leaves, 1 2 3 4, but 2 leaf, like root to leaf path sum is summed up is like equals to the given target sum, which is 22. So one is this, another is this. So these are the two root to leaf path sum and we need to return in the answer. So here is the answer as given. So one path is 5 4 11 22 and second path is 5 8 4 5. So how to solve this kind of problem? So this kind of problem is just a recursion problem, and you can, one of the solution what we can do, we can apply the DFS approach. We start from the root and pick that root, add in and keep a list, initialize from the empty list. We add that into the empty list and move to the next left and right tree calls. Also, when we are adding this node into the path, then we will subtract that much value from our target sum. So we have our, let's say, target sums TS initially 22, and initially our current path list is empty. So now next, when we pick the 5, so what we can do, so our target sum will become next is like 22 minus 5, which is 17, and our current path has one node 5 is them, and every time when we call the left or the right, we will clone this path so that the list is share the like same reference, so that if you update the same list and you will not fall into, like you will not mutate that same. So that's why better to clone every time. So when you move the next level, we will clone that list. So we will pass like the new list here with the value 5 and the sum is 7. Now what is the base condition? So the base condition is the sum will become, the last sum will become the equals to the, so first we will check whether it is a leaf or not, check the leaf condition. So for checking leaf, just check whether the node not has the left and right child, and then check if the value left in sum is equals to the leaf value. So that is the case, we are found the one path, and we will add that part into our result list of lists, which we will keep as a reference object from the calling method. So this is the one idea you can try to code. So let's code this very fast, it's not that hard. So for the holding, so this is, I am declaring a result which will hold the all the root to leaf path which are satisfying the given condition, and then we will call helper method. So let name it as same as path sum. We will pass the root as it is and the target sum followed by new array list. So that is like our current path and the result reference to the result. Once we done, we will return the result as our final answer. So that is the idea. Now we will implement our helper method, which is let implement void type and its path sum. So it will get the tree node root and the let it write as shorthand with the target sum. So this is, let is sum itself, and another is like the path, and another the reference of our list of integer, which is holding our result. So that's it. Now first base condition, we will check if root itself is null, then we are done, we will return from here. Second case, what we need to before that, so now root is not null, then we need to take that current node and we will add that into the our current path. So we will add that node into the current path. So that is root dot val. Now we will check if root dot left is null and root dot right is null. So this is what we are checking, whether it is a leaf node or not. Once it is a leaf node, then we will also check if the sum, the value left in sum is equals to the current leaf node value. If it is, then it is satisfying our condition. We will add that path in our result. So we will add that path in our result. Now we need to call the path sum for the left subtree and the right subtree. So we will call root dot left and pass the sum, and we will subtract sum by root dot value. So as we pick the value in the, and now we need to pass the copy list of this. So new array list. So this is the one of the way we can copy this path, and result is as it is. So that is, let's copy paste for the right subtree. So this is for right subtree. So let's try to compile the code. So you can see it is working, and we can submit this code. So this is got accepted, and the time complexity. So now what is the time complexity of the solution? So as you can see in the tree, we can have n by 2 at max leaf in the full binary tree. So for n by leaf tree, n by 2 leaf, and here the thing is, we may think the time complexity is O of n, as we are just scanning each node of our tree, but every time we are doing copying the list. So that will also take time. So this will become time complexity is O of n square. O of n square, and space complexity is O of n. So the recursion can go in worst case, the depth is n is for the skewed tree. Another way, think like instead of like copying every time this path, we can think in the backtracking way. So let me show you how to idea. So as every time we are calling left, we will maintain same path, we will not clone this time. We first add like 5 is got added until we don't found the leaf. 5 is added, then 4 is added as we are calling left first. So then 11 is added, then 7 is added. Now once 7 is added, this guy, and we didn't found this is not satisfying our like condition, root to leaf path sum is not 22. So we will remove now last node and move to the next. So that is the right of this previous node. So that will, we will add 2 and check if it is satisfying. Yes, it is satisfying. So this is the one of the our root to leaf path. We will now copy and store into the result list of lists. Then we again remove the last node and then remove the last nodes. Then we will check, then remove the last node. So like that we will keep removing it. So this is how. So let me show you in code what we need to change. So we will keep this path is as it is. So now when we are storing in our array, we just first copy this so that we will not mutate the same list, and here we will copy the path and store it. And instead of now copying every time, we need to pass path as it is, and here we will remove the result dot, remove the last element. So that will be the path dot size -1. So let's try to combine. Is this should come, no, this is not result, is path, as we are maintaining the path as it is, and this can be. So this is the correct answer we are getting with this approach. So what we are doing here, we are keeping just path same list, while when we find the solution, the correct answer root to leaf path, we store in the sun. So that's the idea. You can try the other problem and other binary tree problems. If you let me know if you have any question in the comment sections. Thanks for watching.